When I look in the mirror, I see a pathetic fat slob.
More than 3 million British kids are obese or overweight.
I feel like I always need to eat.
Cheese, I could eat it all day, every day.
And their waistlines are getting bigger and bigger by the day.
We've come to the end of the tip.
I feel like one of my thighs is bigger than the other one.
But these 12 kids don't think they're to blame for their size.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Garlic bread, stuffed crust.
We've got sausage and chips.
Lotus biscuit sundae.
They're confronting their parents with some home truths.
I think it's your fault I'm fat.
Hang on a minute, you're the one that says, oh, let's go and can we not have a curry tonight?
How could you let me get to as big as I am?
With their families at breaking point,
I'm really sorry from the bottom of my heart.
something's got to give.
Looks like something a pregnant woman would be proud of.
Our supersized kids go on an intensive diet and exercise regime. But they're not going it alone, with their parents getting in on the action.
Come on, come on, come on.
Go, 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 go.
We need to get you on the floor.
Can they pull together as a family and give up the burgers
I want something meaty.
Literally just put on all the calories that we lost.
That's disgusting.
and the blame?
I love food.
It's your fault you're fat.
There's a Twix wrapper here.
For a brighter future.
Today, you are...
In Northamptonshire, 19-year-old Stuart lives with Bolivian-born mum Bridget and older sister Marie. A part-time event steward at a racetrack and a full-time party animal, Stuart's always up for a night out with the lads.
I go to the pub 3 times a week. For a pint every time I go. And then weekends with my mates, I drink a hell of a lot.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on, boy, come on, boy.
He just drinks so much.
Yes, Dad, yes, Dad.
It's almost a competition.
Booze isn't the only thing he binges on.
Crisps, they're the main thing I go for out of every sort of snack.
There'll probably be a load down the side of my bed that I'll have hidden. One. There's a load there. Another load. There's another one.
But I'll go for biscuits, chocolates.
And another one.
Sometimes like some like chewy sweets.
Oh, wait, there's a Twix wrapper here.
To make matters worse, Bridget's struggling to juggle 3 jobs, including a cleaning job, shifts at the local shop,
Oh, it's a bit blowy, this one.
and even a paper round just to pay the bills.
I don't get much time to myself. And if I do, I think I spend most of it sleeping.
Which means mealtimes have become stuck in a rut.
So I decided to just make some chicken breast and hash brown fries.
Of calorie-packed convenience foods grabbed on the go.
We're not a sort of family that like to eat together. Food all come out of the freezer most of the time now. Open the freezer, oh, right, it says 25 minutes. Open that, back it on, put the timer, 25, sorted. It's a bit of hash browns, chips. We've got more alpha bite things, a pizza.
I think I'm responsible for some of his bad habits.
We've got some ice creams, cheese and bacon turnover thing, chicken dippers, burgers.
When I go shopping, I seem to have more unhealthy foods than the healthy foods that I wanted to put in there. I started out well in my head, but it didn't work out.
But falling back on fatty snacks and frozen foods has left Stuart piling on the pounds.
I was quite a small kid, but then it just kept putting weight on and weight on. I am self-conscious about where I look. It does bother me. I don't like to show my belly, so I wear a lot of loose clothing. I walk around, I've got my shirt off with the lads. My mates all looking healthy and stuff, and there's me. Got rolls. I don't want that.
His weights even forced footy fan Stuart to blow the whistle on the beautiful game.
I used to play it all the time, but then people on youth teams and stuff picked on me and whatnot. I was just like, oh, I've had enough. Like, what's the point?
Now a size XXL, beneath his party-loving persona, the family's unhealthy diet isn't just taking its toll on his physical health.
There's almost like 2 sides to Stuart.
Mum's got old age to complain about. I haven't. I've just got no knowledge.
That's the
all day.
He looks happy on the outside, but I believe that's just a show.
I've had plenty of negative comments about my weight. It's a thing that occurs on a daily basis. And I'm just like, oh, I'm not bothered about it, but truly inside it's just sat there.
I think he bottles quite a bit up, to be honest. And he doesn't tell me until he's actually got very angry himself.
And sometimes that anger boils over.
So we've got this panel here, which I cracked. This one I broke, and then this one here. I prefer to punch things and hurt myself than hurt other people.
He's a lovely chap, and everybody sees the good side of Stuart on the outside. But they don't see the bad side when he's unhappy.
But now Stuart's decided it's time to tackle his demons head on.
A lot of people mock me because of my size and stuff. I want to change. I don't want to be this size anymore.
So I'm blamed mainly for most of it, snacking. That's all down to me. But I do blame my mum as well.
Because when we were younger, she used to make meals and stuff, like veg, the whole lot. And then it just becomes frozen foods.
So today he's plucking up the courage to tell her how he feels.
It's going to be tough, but it's got to be done at the end of the day to change the way we are as a family.
But faced with the reality of opening up, the nerves are already setting in.
May trigger something in her to make her upset, but hopefully not. I don't really want to upset my mum. Don't like seeing my mum upset.
Yeah, bud.
You know what, Mum? Let's have a chat.
Really?
Yeah. It's quite serious. I blame you for my weight. I think it's your fault I'm fat. When we were younger, you used to proper prepare meals. Now, like, you went for the easy option and went and got the frozen foods.
You know, I don't want to be cooking it, and you say I don't want to eat it. And then sometimes when I say we're having this, you'll go, I don't want that. So what am I supposed to do?
What did I tell you earlier? Said she'd get upset. You're all right, Mum?
Yeah.
Why are you upset?
Because I feel partly guilty of our eating habits, and that I know you're not happy.
Not been happy for a while now. You know, obviously a lot of people pick on me and stuff. You know how much I don't like it. See, I tend to hide it a lot, and you know that. I don't like showing my emotions and that.
Desperate to turn his life around, Stuart's agreed to go on an intensive 6-week healthy eating and fitness plan. And he wants his mum to join him.
I need your support. I want you to push me along to do this and not give up just because of one little thing. Because you know what I'm like.
I'm quite happy to support you. Just bearing in mind I've got obviously still my jobs to do. I've got 3 of them, and you're going to have to help a lot.
Yeah, obviously I'll start cooking and stuff.
That would be nice. As soon as I come in from work, I'll be happy.
I feel like a massive weight's been lifted off me. Now my mum knows, and she's on board that we're going to go ahead, we're going to do this.
It was difficult for me to hear, especially that he blames me. I do get quite emotional over any issue that my children have if they're not happy. I kind of agree with him in a way. I'll be so proud if you accomplish this, because I know what a handsome lad you already are. And I already know that some of the girls will be after you.
No comment, Mum.
Yeah, I reckon I'll be queuing up for you. I think he knows now that I want to help him, and we need to, you know, knuckle down and lose the weight together.
I'm serious about this because I've had enough of people talking about me and my size, so it needs to change. Now's the time.
Coming up, there's shocking news at the family's first weigh-in
That's quite serious. It's going to put you at risk of stroke, heart disease.
And Stuart calls time on his drinking.
That fridge wasn't really a food fridge, it was just a beer fridge.
Ah, telling me.
In Northamptonshire,
You can't wear a polo top, Mum.
19-year-old Stuart lives with mum Bridget and sister Marie. Now, Stuart and his mum are about to embark on an intensive 6-week diet and fitness regime.
Why not?
She can't wear a polo top to the gym. It's not a thing you do. No, it's not a thing you do.
What
You
are we
have to
gonna wear then?
change. It's a normal T-shirt or something.
All right, no worries.
After years of being bullied over his weight, it's a big day for Stuart.
So I'm going to see the PT for the first time. Quite excited about it. It's something I want to do, so I'm not, like, holding back. I want to get in there and get in deep.
What about this one, then? What about this one?
Yeah, no, that's a lot better.
I like my other one.
Oh, I'm sweating. You can't wear a polo top, I've told you, Mum.
Yes, I can. Let's go, let's go.
As they head off to face the scales at their first weigh-in.
Ready? Our new adventure starts.
It's the kickstart Stuart's been waiting for.
Hopefully I'll go down a few sizes, because there's certain jeans and stuff like that I want, but I can't get because they don't go up to my size.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm wearing XXL,
Yeah.
like tops and bottoms and stuff. I would love a large.
Yeah. Here we are.
Helping Stuart achieve his weight loss dream
Hi.
will be personal trainer Amanda.
You know, you've got to take this really seriously. This is the 6 weeks that's going to shape your future. So, yeah, you've got to give everything you've got.
But first, Amanda needs to find out exactly what she's working with.
I'm just putting in your age and your height into here.
So it's the moment of truth for 19-year-old Stuart.
This is going to tell you your weight, your body fat, your muscle mass, and your visceral fat. Hold that at shoulder height, just like this. And then if you can read out your kilos to me, please.
At 5 feet 11 inches, Stuart's maximum recommended weight should be 12 stone 11 pounds.
This is 125.4.
Which works out to be 19 stone 7 pounds.
That's over 6.5 stone heavier than he should be.
How do you feel about that?
Not too good. That's just quite high. Like, I don't want to be weighing that much at all.
But his weight's only part of the problem.
So going through the other numbers, the most important one that I consider is the visceral fat.
Stored deeper than normal body fat, visceral fat builds up in the abdominal cavity, wrapping around major organs like the liver and kidneys. Unchecked, it can lead to chronic long-term medical conditions.
Anything under 10 is healthy. Your visceral fat is 17. So that's quite serious. That's the one that is going to cause you problems later on in life, such as diabetes, osteoarthritis. It's going to put you at risk of stroke, heart disease. There's a lot of health complications that come with having a lot of internal fat. The visceral fat measurements on my scales go up to 20. Obviously, Stuart is 17, so that's very concerning, especially for someone his age, and we do need to get that down. How do you feel about that one?
That is not what I want to be hearing. That definitely needs to be lowered.
Yeah, that we want to try and get down towards 10.
Next up is Mum Bridget.
Hold it up at shoulder height.
At just 5'1", she should weigh in at no more than 9 stone 6 pounds.
76.8.
Which is about 12 stone 1.
Okay.
How do you feel about that result?
Yeah, a bit surprising.
At 2.5 stone more than her maximum recommended weight, the family's diet of snacks and frozen convenience food hasn't just taken its toll on Stuart.
We're not going to gloss over it. It's higher than it should be, so we do need to bring that down to reduce the risk of any health implications.
Yeah.
Now, the most important one is the visceral fat. So this is at 12. Now, that's a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's horrible. I need to throw it away somewhere.
We're going to burn it off, don't worry. 6 weeks, we're going to burn it off.
Sounds good to me.
You've got me around to help you get through this. You know, we'll get you working out and make you feel fantastic.
And that starts right now.
skipping should leave you out of breath, Stuart. If it's not leaving you breathless, then you know you need to go faster.
For the next 6 weeks,
And Bridget, perfect, that's it, keep it going, so as fast as you can.
Amanda's devised an intensive regime of twice-weekly workouts for Stuart and Bridget, combining cardio and strength training to burn fat and build muscle.
So each time you're doing this, I want you to imagine that box is getting smaller and smaller in your head.
It started off easy, but then as time went on, it started to get harder. The muscles were feeling it.
As well as high-intensity interval training to up their heart rate and burn calories.
Don't listen to your legs when they tell you that they can't do it. They can, they're lying to you. Let's go.
There's also an exercise Amanda hopes will help Stuart deal with his anger issues.
Show him who's boss, give him everything you've got. Any aggressions, any frustrations, anything you're feeling a bit angry at, take it all out on Bob. That's what he's here for.
Punching Bob was my favourite thing. I'm one of them people that will build it all up inside of me.
And again. Good. Fantastic. Come on, let's get one more before the timer goes. Go, 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 go. Lift it up, slow it down, go. Excellent, well done. That was really good. You've both done really, really well.
I'm quite tired out, yeah. My quads are hurting quite a lot and my calves are quite tight. But obviously that's because I've not done high-intensity training like this.
OK, deep breaths. They couldn't have put in any more effort if I'd have asked them to, you know. They pushed and gave everything they had, so I'm really happy, I'm really proud of them. It's like, that's it, I'm done. I'm done.
But Amanda won't just be putting them through their paces in the gym. She'll also supervise their new healthy eating plan, put together by a registered dietitian.
It's going to be a little bit different to what you're used to,
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
to do these meal plans, and it will be about making some lifestyle changes.
The dietitian has estimated that super snacker Stuart currently clocks up 4,000 calories a day, twice the recommended daily intake.
OK, so taking your lunch, you've got things like soup, wholemeal pittas, omelettes, that sort of thing.
From now on, it's 3 healthy meals and 2 nutritious snacks a day, totaling just 1,500 calories. A dietary revolution for the family.
1 portion of vegetables with each dinner, at least. So on here, you've got chickpeas, aubergines, spinach. So there's a really nice curry in there.
Gone are the high-calorie crisps.
If I have a look at your snacks, you've got some unsalted nuts or a piece of fruit or some olives, for example.
Olives. Oh.
OK, maybe not olives.
But beer-loving lad Stuart's also facing another big change.
Your next one, you reduce your alcohol consumption to a maximum of 1 pint a week. How do you feel about only having 1 pint a week?
It's a big change.
How many pints are you drinking a week, roughly?
14.
So that's a lot of calories.
At 180 per pint, he's actually clocking up more than 2,500 extra calories a week just in lager.
It was a big shock. It was a big change for me because I have a lot more than one a week.
You know, the weight hasn't gone on overnight, the weight isn't going to come off overnight, and it's about finding foods that you can eat for the rest of your life that's going to keep you healthy. This is your forever foods. I definitely think they're ready for the challenge. I think this has been a long time coming. I think they just needed to have that confidence to take the leap.
Yeah, I'm quite positive about what's to come. Obviously, it's a big change for me in my life. Quite challenging, but I'm up for it.
Armed with their new healthy eating plan for the next 6 weeks,
Right, where do we start? Where do we
Cupboard.
start? Cupboard?
it's time to chuck out the snacks and frozen convenience food and donate the lot to relatives and the local food bank.
Yeah, they gotta go.
Any favourites?
Yeah.
Pie. Hash browns.
Hash browns.
And there's chips.
Chips.
Alpha bites.
Alphabet.
It isn't just goodbye to the freezer full of fatty processed foods.
That fridge wasn't really a food fridge, it was just a beer fridge.
Ah, telling me.
That's all my drinks gone, Mum.
It's quite a bit there.
Very surprised, like, obviously the amount that went in there as well, that was quite shocking. All drinks, most of it alcohol. Go for him.
Yep.
Mum?
Yeah?
I need your help with these bags, please.
The next day, it's the start of the new healthy eating plan, and there's been a special delivery for Bridget and Stuart.
What do you got?
Got this bag here for you.
Thank you.
It's a drastic change from their usual supermarket shop.
Where do you want to put this, Mum?
What is it?
Rice.
Dried rice. That's the noodles. Oh, we got spices, Stu. Oregano would have gone on the pizzas. Instant stock and delicious hot drink.
Me and my mum were pretty shocked at some of the stuff because obviously we've never seen it before. It's got parsnip, onion, leek and carrot in it.
That's yours.
It's worth a go. Oh, hummus.
Do you like hummus?
Nope. Tomato and is that soup? In a carton?
Might be. Oh, yeah, it says so, look.
For the next 6 weeks, it's out with the crisps and frozen convenience food and in with healthy snacks and 3-calorie controlled meals made from fresh ingredients.
You got cucumbers?
Cucumber. They don't look like cucumbers, Stuart. They are...
What are they then? Oh, what are they?
Courgettes.
It's an enormous lifestyle change that will cut Stuart's calorie intake from 4,000 a day to just 1,500.
We've got obviously a load of veg. Baby leaf salad, which we don't normally have. Cabbage, Mum, last thing.
Okie dokie. Let's get that in. And that is the end of our yummy food.
But with Stuart's alcohol consumption also slashed from 14 pints a week to just 1.
Right, I'll be in my room.
Hitting his weight loss target is a 2-pronged attack.
Drinking and snacking both put a lot of weight on you. So if I change now for the better, then obviously it would make me feel a lot happier about myself.
Coming up, Stuart struggles with the meal plan.
It's pretty lightweight, in my opinion.
And could be on the brink of failure.
The worst snack you can have. Who wants olives as a snack?
In Northamptonshire, it's the first day of 19-year-old Stuart's 6-week exercise and diet regime.
Let's see what we can have.
And with Mum Bridget out at one of her 3 jobs.
Let's make an omelette. 3 eggs, grated cheese, ham.
He's decided to throw himself in at the deep end.
I never cook anything. I always rely on my mum and my older sister to cook me something, so it's something new for me.
But before he can crack on with cooking his first recipe from the family's new meal plan, there's another unfamiliar task he needs to tackle.
It's not in there. It's in the sink. And it's dirty. I don't think I've ever done the dishes, to be honest. I'm not a person that likes doing dishes. Mum's told me I've got to start putting some effort in around the house. I'm now coming to that age where soon I will be thinking about moving out. And obviously, I've got to do everything then myself. Just pour the eggs into the pan, ever so slightly from one side to the other. Oh, now this is the very difficult part. Scrape a line through the middle. I don't think this is going well. And let's just tilt the pan again to allow it to fill up. Now it's just sticking, which I don't want it to stick.
With less than 500 calories, it's definitely worth the effort.
This is not an omelette. This is like a load of runny egg folded up, and there's a load of ham. Oh, and I've got to clean the pan as well.
Even if Stuart's not convinced.
Let's try some of this then. Tastes okay. Tastes a bit runny. I'm giving it a 1.5 out of 5. This is the first time I've cooked something off my diet plan. By the way it went today, maybe the last time I cooked something.
Come on, breathe, 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 that's it.
But healthy eating's only half the battle.
That's it, Stuart, keep going.
Mum and son have also signed up for gruelling twice-weekly workouts.
I love going to the gym together. We can have a laugh sometimes. We enjoy doing it a lot.
Personal trainer Amanda couldn't be happier with how it's going either.
Yeah, Bridget was on the 4 kilos. She's now smashing out an 8 kilo.
Obviously, there's the challenges with the exercises. You know, I'm trying to push them outside their comfort zone.
Faster than that, Stuart.
But they're really giving everything they've got.
Morning, Digger.
And someone's already noticing a difference.
There's more of a spring in my step because I can get out of bed without struggling, whereas normally it's been like I'm picking something heavy up. It's called my butt. but other than that, yeah, I do feel good.
Since ditching their usual diet of frozen convenience food,
For my dinner today, we've got veggie chili and rice. It's the first time trying it.
they've been eating 3 calorie-controlled meals a day, devised by a registered dietitian.
There you go, look. I'm gonna try it. Oh, that's nice.
My mum and my sister made chicken goujons.
We are having chicken sachet, or something like that anyway. Looks yummy. Chicken and bacon. This is good.
But more used to munching multi-packs of crisps every day, Stuart's struggling with some of the food choices.
So I bought my sister to try these olives. Just getting into a routine of following healthy food options and stuff, which is not a thing that I used to do. It was just a slow process. The worst snack you could have. Who wants olives as a snack? But you've got to give everything a chance.
And after learning their old lifestyle was putting him and his mum at risk of serious health problems, Stuart isn't just thinking about himself.
He's very dedicated to the plan because he wants to change, and I think he wants me to change a little bit as well, so we're both in the same boat.
More determined than ever to get off the pounds. Stuart's also taken the brave step of getting back on the pitch after bullying over his weight forced him to give up football.
Obesity FC is the name of our football team. Sounds a bit like Obesity FC.
Founded by Coach Dave, the aim is to give men battling weight issues the chance to combine a love of football with a way to burn calories and build confidence.
This is all about getting out there, enjoying it, about losing weight together. We can do this. Come on, boys.
We all love the sport. We all love playing it. So obviously this is giving everyone those opportunities to have fun, but never been able to because of people being mean and stuff, picking on you because of your size and that.
Turn, Stuart! Look for that, Stu! Look for that, Stu!
As well as introducing Stuart to like-minded mates who get what it's like to struggle with your weight.
Go, Stuart! The team's helpful for him because obviously all the players either were or are still a little large.
Yeah, nice tackle, Stu. Well done.
Regular footy sessions are also proven to increase stamina, improve cardiovascular health and reduce body fat.
Well done. Ooh. Keep going, Stu. Great tackle. Yeah, nice. Well done.
As long as we can play the sport, it doesn't matter. It's nothing to do with size, it's the way you play. That's the main thing.
It's almost the halfway point, and since slashing his alcohol intake from 14 pints to just 1 a week.
Right, and Stuart, how's your diet going? All right?
It's going all right, yeah.
Stuart's old binge drinking habits have changed drastically.
So obviously now I make my pints last, but before it'd be gone in a couple of seconds or whatever, or like big mouthfuls and that, but now obviously I've got to sip it slowly. Take my time because it's like the one I'm allowed. It's quite fresh, this one.
Oh, I'll enjoy if it's the only one you get in.
Yeah.
Good, let's go for 20.
3 weeks into Stuart and Bridget's health kick.
Good, well done. That's it, Stuart, keep going.
Personal trainer Amanda's starting to see big changes in them both.
And again, come on, Bridget, you can do it. Channel that inner Hulk. Come on, Hulk mode, squeeze, 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 that's it.
Already these guys are making massive progress. I took a photo last week of them and I've taken another photo today, done a side-by-side comparison, and oh my God, the difference is ridiculous. Stuart's posture has changed. He's standing straighter. And the same with Bridget. Her stomach is smaller, she's standing straighter, she's super strong.
Feeling confident about his progress, Stuart slipped in a sneaky way in.
Stone-wise, it was around about 1.5 stone in weight loss, so that was quite good.
That's it. And again. Let's go.
You can see that I've lost weight around my belly, my sides, and weight from my arms.
Excellent. Rest there.
Although it's still early days, the change in Stuart's outward appearance is obvious. But after years allowing his frustrations about his size to boil over into anger...
I'm doing good, thank you, I'm doing good.
His football coach Dave also has a plan to help him tackle how he feels inside.
I think the next step for you now is really not just looking after your physical health, but also looking at the mental health side of things.
Yeah.
I don't need to put pressure onto yourself to talk about some of the challenges that you're having personally, to see if other people are going through the same battles as you.
Mm-hmm.
As well as football training sessions and friendly matches to help with fitness, Dave's team OB City also runs group therapy sessions offering emotional support.
So do you know much about mindfulness?
No, I don't know a lot about it, no.
Mindfulness helps us become more aware of the present moment and helps us to understand ourselves. In everyone's life at some point we have issues that we find hard to let go.
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately mindfulness can help us deal with them. So let's just kind of see how it goes.
All right, mate, see you later.
But facing his fears isn't going to be easy.
Well, I'm a bit hesitant about it because I don't like to say about how I feel and obviously problems that are going on and stuff. I like to just keep everything to myself. Like, I'm very secretive, basically. That's not a great way of doing it, just storing it all inside, and then at a certain point you let it out.
Over halfway through, Stuart's getting bored with the options on the meal plan.
I've made a wholemeal pita. I've got ham, cucumber and lettuce in it, which is pretty lightweight, in my opinion.
To bulk up his meal options, Stuart's been sent some new recipes from the on-call dietitian, which Sister Marie is turning into daily menus.
I was just going to refresh it every week to obviously different things in different orders.
And she's making sure no one slips back into their old snack habits.
She put like carrot sticks there, celery sticks in bags so we can have our vegetable sticks. She got like a tub of cucumber here.
It seems to be doing the trick.
So before I started this whole diet, down this side of my bed here, there used to be quavers galore down there, and now there's absolutely nothing apart from the curtain. It's not like a thing that I'm bothered about that I'm not having. It's a good thing that I'm not having it.
The family's favourite frozen chips and processed potato shapes have also been replaced with healthy home-cooked spuds.
We need 500 there. Okay, that's enough.
Spot on.
Yeah.
But after promising to take pressure off Bridget by cooking dinner sometimes, Stuart's losing interest and keeping away from the kitchen.
Stuart will be in his room. We haven't quite mastered getting him involved in this.
I've hardly done any cooking. It's like I'm doing 3 things at one and I'm like, well, hang on a minute, how long was that supposed to be on for? Oh wait, that's in the oven. Like, I'll lose my head if I was cooking in the kitchen.
Stuart, your dinner.
Just really fill your lungs out, so deep breath in.
Although he's not quite taken to healthy cooking,
And then just out.
in spite of his misgivings,
Just let everything go.
Stuart has taken Coach Dave's advice that a group mindfulness session might help him tackle his difficulty expressing his emotions.
What I want you to do is think of an issue, something that you want to stop. Is anyone happy to share anything that they don't want to feel like this anymore, they don't want to do this anymore, they don't want to react like this anymore?
I guess from a personal point of view, I found this year to be really challenging. The kind of pressures on me has a huge impact, and I kind of just want to bury myself and not deal with it.
I can get quite angry.
Okay.
Like, just got a short fuse.
Well, where'd you get angry? Like at home and...
Home, out when I'm with mates and stuff like that. People would wind me up. Like, playing football, see, I used to get, like, picked on for playing it.
because of my size. I stopped playing, I started eating and eating, and I put on more weight than what I was.
Like, I get really frustrated and angry. Well, I don't see that from you, Stu, ever. Like, at football, I don't think I've ever seen you get...
No one's ever annoyed me.
Finally finding the courage to share how he feels is a huge step for Stuart.
I actually opened up myself. I said I wasn't going to, but I actually did.
So the issue is, I've got a short fuse, I get angry, yeah? What I would like to be is, I can control my anger, I can be calm. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you put it into what you can be, what you want to be, and you just have that going around in your head. And so for you, Stuart, it may just be that, okay, I'm going to be calm. I'm better than this. I'm okay.
I didn't want to do it. This is not my sort of thing. Obviously, today's sessions obviously put a little change in my mind. I need to open up more about myself. I've been quiet to myself my whole life. There's people there that can help and give you advice and stuff to push you on, which I'm quite happy to definitely come again to another session. I'm going to tell my mum, obviously. I'm going to have just a little chat. She'll be quite pleased that I've opened up.
Cheers, guys, and have a good rest of your evening. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Coming up, fed up with the food, Stuart's at the end of his tether.
I'm bored of the plan. I've just not got the energy to get through the whole session.
But as the final weigh-in approaches, has he done enough?
You were 19 stone, 7 pounds. Let's go.
In Northamptonshire,
Deep breath in.
it's the final stretch for 19-year-old Stuart and mum Bridget. But after 6 weeks of all things healthy, trainer Amanda's worried they've hit a wall, despite changes to the meal plan.
20? No. The guys are really lacking in energy at the moment, and they're really struggling to put as much effort in as I want from them. To be honest, they're kind of fed up of their food plan.
I'm bored of the plan. Start with, obviously, I was enjoying it. It was just something new to me. I'd never done anything like this before.
Feeling all right?
I've just not got the energy to be able to just get through the whole session.
Don't think it's anything to do with them being lazy, because I certainly will say they're not lazy. When they're on it, they're really on it, and they are giving everything they've got. But the last couple of sessions, it's just been a bit downhill. Stuart, how many are you done? Are you sure?
Yeah, because I did 10, stopped and did another 10.
Okay. But they're still making progress, and they still look like they're losing weight. So I'm really excited to see their weigh-in on Sunday.
It's the day of the final weigh-in, and time to see whether it's been worth all the hard work.
I see a change in myself. Obviously, my posture's got better. I think I've lost a bit of weight.
I'm excited. I can't wait to find out exactly how much weight I've lost.
I need a new coat soon, look. Used to stay up here, now it's going down there. It's like a skirt.
I feel more energetic in my body. You know, I can bend more and get up quicker than I did before.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The fun begins.
Hello.
Morning, guys. How are you feeling?
Okay. Bit sore. I don't like you anymore.
I
do really.
So what have you found easier, the diet or the exercise?
100% the exercise, by a mile. Absolutely exercise. Started off all right and then just went absolutely crashing downhill. Because I'm bored of the plan.
Your body's going to start to go a little bit sluggish because you're not going to have that energy to move.
Yeah.
But after losing an impressive 1.5 stones in the first 3 weeks, Stuart's worried that his issues with the meal plan could impact his final weight.
If I had that energy, then I feel like I would have been able to push myself more and probably lose a tiny bit more.
It's the moment of truth.
If you can pop your shoes and socks off for me.
First to hit the scales is Bridget.
If you stand on there, hold this at shoulder height and feet on all 4 bits there.
6 weeks ago, she weighed in at 12 stone 1 pound.
70.7 kg.
You're now 11 stone 1. Well done. How do you feel about that?
That's good. Not bad. I'd like to a bit more, but I'm happy.
That's an amazing loss of 1 stone in just 6 weeks. And there's even more good news.
Your visceral fat was at 12. You're now down to 11.
Although still higher than the recommended maximum of 10, it's a great start to lowering Bridget's risk of long-term health problems.
That will come down. Okay. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I'm proud of, obviously, what Mum has done. Obviously, it's quite a big achievement.
But the big question is, will Stuart's boredom with the diet affect his final results?
Hold that at shoulder height. Up nice and high.
Before starting the plan, he weighed in at 19.5 stone.
111.4.
You were 19 stone 7 pounds. You're now 17 stone 5 pounds.
That's a whopping weight loss of 2 stone and 2 pounds.
How are you feeling? Are you happy with that?
Well, obviously, I'm a bit happy with it, but obviously, I know I could have done more if I'd had the energy towards the last few weeks.
I think Stuart's disappointed with himself because he did want to lose a lot more than what he has done, but it's an amazing achievement, I think.
Mum's over the moon at how much I've lost. Obviously, she probably would have loved to have lost what I lost.
Feel really proud of yourself. I don't get many people losing 2 stone 2 pounds in 6 weeks. I'm happy if they lose 1 stone in 6 weeks. So 2 stone 2 is immense.
It is.
And I don't think you realise just how big a loss that is. That is brilliant.
6 weeks ago, the levels of dangerous fat around Stuart's internal organs was almost off the scale.
Your visceral fat was at 17. It's now at 14. That is drastically reducing your risk of heart attacks, strokes, all sorts of health implications as you get older.
I am proud of you. You've done really well.
Cheers, Mum.
And there's even more cause for celebration. He's achieved his target of shopping for a smaller size.
Across the 6 weeks, obviously, I felt a difference. Obviously, my posture's changed. I have seen a loss in weight around my belly area because, obviously, I can fit in clothes that I wouldn't normally fit in.
How are you feeling about Stuart losing 2 stone 2 pounds?
Yeah, I'm jealous.
I'm really, really proud of you. Yeah, I think that's a really good achievement.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm happy with that, you? Yeah, smiling! Yay! Smile!
Determined to carry on losing weight, the family are embracing their new healthy lifestyle.
What's Stuart having with this then?
Just the chicken.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's all he said he wanted.
Spending time with Mum, going to the gym and eating meals and stuff, obviously, it's brought us a bit more closer.
Although Stuart's still keeping his distance from the kitchen,
Stuart, come and get your dinner.
adding new dishes to their repertoire of healthy recipes is just part of a huge change in their attitude to food.
Everyone used to eat in different rooms around the house, but now we've come to like eating at the table and stuff like that together and eating our meals. It's nice to celebrate the end of the dark, isn't it?
It certainly is.
I've wanted to change, and obviously that's what's happened. I've changed now. I'm proud with what I've done.
And Stuart's finally looking forward to buying those new jeans.
I'm getting mates asking when we're going to go on a big shopping spree, and I was like, whenever I get a hell of a lot of money, because it's going to be a hell of a lot of clothing I'm going to need.
And a few weeks on, Stuart and his mum have kept up their healthy eating and exercise. Bridget's managed to maintain her weight loss.
Cheers. I'm still 11 stone. Food is very good, keeping to the diet plan. This is Stuart's drinks fridge. No beer, it's now hosting healthy milk and sparkling water.
And fine-tuning his food plan to add more lean meats and fish is also getting results for Stuart.
Just carrying on with the diet and everything. I've changed it to obviously how I like it, and I'm now weighing at 17 stone, so I've lost an extra half a stone, so there we go. I'm keeping it going.